Fuck the Fame, man. You know, I chose that title because fame drives so many people crazy these days. Like fame, everybody doing so much for fame. You know, they got people right now to this day, like on Instagram, probably got like 5-6 million followers. You know, but probably don't got $6. You know, for real. So like, what is the price of fame? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you sell your soul just to be famous? You know, when you can't even feed your family? For real, and that's one of the things that I went through like throughout my career. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still had to be in the streets, still had to hustle, this and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm this big famous rap star, but I'm still going through, you know what I'm saying, real nigga shit. You feel me? So like, fuck the fame. Like it's just deep to me. Like when you look at the cover of the CD, you know you got the red pill and the green pill, sort of like the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, hey, you want to stay in reality? You know, or you won't stay, you know, being fed the bullshit. You know what I mean? So, you know, fuck the fame, man. Like that's basically what it is, for real. You know, I just wanted to be different, man. I want to have a different concept. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have, you know, stood on that bit and had a picture of me doing this. Fuck the fame. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man. You know, I wanted to be different, man. I wanted to be articulate. You know, for real. You know, just show people that, you know, it is another side from just being just this street dude that could rap. You know what I mean? No, not really. You know what I'm saying? It was significant that I chose the time of the release at 5:04. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It dropped at 5:04. You know, that's the Louisiana area code. You know what I mean? New Orleans area code, I'm gonna say. And but now the date, like, it been was supposed to drop. You know, like it been was supposed to drop, man. I've been waiting for it to drop for so long. You know, and it was just real important to me, man, that I get that music out to the people. You feel me? Like Smallz, you already know. Last interview, you know, we were just talking about what's gonna drop, and I was talking about the rapper's worst nightmare and stuff like that. So, you know, it's good to finally have a solid project out there now, and people could really see and hear what I could do. Because people nowadays, when they drop tapes and they drop their little albums, it's like 6-7 songs. And this, nah, man, I want to bring it back to the essence of music when people was giving you, you know what I'm saying, like real music, man. You know what I'm saying, like real music. Like, don't be cheap with your fans. You know, your fans are the ones that supporting you. You know, don't be cheap with your fans. I don't want people to hear Fuck the Fame and get tired of it so fast because it goes so fast. You know, so I wanted to give you a certain amount of songs so you could still chill and vibe, you know what I mean? And by the time this is finished, you can run it right back, you know what I'm saying? Get through your whole day with it, you know, for real. So, you know, I wanted all them in the song. Plus, I'm just stacked up on a lot of songs, you know, for real. Me and, you know, me and my partner, you know what I'm saying? Me and my partner Jay, you know, we sat there and we put it together. You know, we made sure that, you know, it was straight, like even from the intro on down. You know, we had a lot of disputes on, you know what I'm saying? No, this should come before this should come. No, man, look, we ain't gonna put this song on here because I won't put this song on here. We ain't gonna do this, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, but that's the process you go through when you got so much material. You know, when you got so much material, like, it's like, yo, like, man, I don't know, you know, should I put this one out yet? Or should I, you know, get the people this? Then, you know, I'm putting it out for free. So, you know, we had to make sure, like, it was straight and that we both were satisfied with it. And because I know what the people want from me, you know, and at the same time, you got to think about the time that we in right now with music. So you got to have some right now sounding music also, you know, so I wanted to make sure everything was perfect. For real. Yeah, man, it's definitely a flow to the tape, man. The tape, I want you to feel like, you know, like you're a part of my world, you know, from the intro on down. Like the intro itself, if you listen to the intro itself, I switched up the flow at least about 3 times on it, you know, just to show people like I'm very versatile, you know, and I want to take y'all up here, you know what I mean, like, you know, straight from the head. Then I want to hit y'all in the heart. You know what I'm saying? You know, then I want to hit y'all with the legs to make y'all move. You know what I'm saying? And then after you're tired of moving, you know, I want to hit y'all with some shit to sit down and listen to. You know what I mean? For real. So, like, I feel like that's the flow of the tape. every song on there is important to me in some kind of form or fashion. You know, but it's always that one song, like it's this song that I'm talking about right now. It's not a single, you know what I'm saying, none of that, but it's on that song, and it's a deep song, and it's important to me because, well, first off, the name of the song is called Still Here. The name of the song is called Still Here. It's one of those songs when I just described that hits you in the heart, you know, because it comes from the heart. It features my homie, you know, it features the big homie 50 Cent, but it also features, you know what I'm saying, my artist, you know what I'm saying, my brother, you know, Tyson G-Strip, you know, like he was killed, you know what I'm saying, it was just a blessing. Like he was killed before he could even hear the finished project, you know, the finished product of that song. You know, that song with 50 Cent on it, so to have that on there, like that meant so much to me, you know, and I know it meant so much to his family also, you know, to keep his legacy living on, for real, rest in peace G-Strip Tyson. For real, you know, like that just meant so much to me, and just the substance of the song itself, period. You know, like it's just all real music. For real, like that's my favorite song of the whole tape. Straight up. For real. Like I love each one, but that's my favorite one. I'll say Left Field. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say Left Field because I went left field on it. You know what I'm saying? It was just something different, and because when you talk about like most I don't want to call it a love song because it's not a love song. When like most songs that when you're talking about a female and stuff like that is either, oh, you know, this my girl, this my baby, I love her, or it's, you know, fuck that bitch, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But now I want to just highlight just, you know, like a real situation and kind of bring a little humor to it, because, you know, we all go through certain things with females, you know, that we kind of don't talk about. Like you know, the hook, it was about, you know, like you listening to you know, Rllnr, you know what I'm saying, you know, talking about being unfaithful. You're listening to Beyonce saying I'm replaceable. Well, damn, you listening to this shit all day, how I'm supposed to take it? You know what I'm saying? Like, how I'm supposed to take it? You trying to tell me something? You feel me? So, you know, like that song is a real nice song to me, you know what I mean? Because it's different, and, you know, it kind of speaks volume, you know. And like I said, man, like I'm just a versatile dude. You know, I'm a versatile dude, man. Like I could just get on any level, you know, for real. For real. And oh yeah, shout out to the singles too, you know what I'm saying? Ejected featuring Wayne, the Ooh featuring Shot Glizzy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be looking out for those videos coming soon. I dropped it with no warning, as far as like, you know, like with G on it and stuff like that, like, you know, like I put it out. You know what I'm saying? You know, for real, because I just felt like I was holding on to it, you know what I mean, to too much material. And I needed that, and I think the fans needed that, and the people needed that also, because they haven't heard Kid as a real solo artist. You know, I haven't dropped, since I've been on the G-Unit label, you know, I haven't dropped a real, you know, solo project. You know, like, so I really wanted to get that out there to the people. You know, for real. Shout out to Fifth though, you know what I'm saying, for backing me regardless, you know what I'm saying. Shout out, you know, to the whole unit, you know what I mean, for real, you know. But yeah, man, you know, I had to do what I had to do, man.